Alright guys, welcome back to Skyrim Enderal. I think I'm saying that wrong, I'm pretty sure I am, but it'll work for now. And check out that sky. Isn't that fantastic? That is really cool looking. Anyway, let's get back into the game. So, last game we got thrown off a ship underwater. Now we're in this little weird something area. And we need to meditate to get out here. One thing I did notice is these things have little skill trees on them almost. So I'm wondering if we're not going to come back here at some point. But for now, our job is to get out of here. So let's get into our magic and meditate and get the heck out of here. The meditation works just like a shout. So we'll hit Z and get on out. Let's see where we ended up with. We know we were thrown overboard, tied to a dead body, which is a wonderful thought. And now we're on a beach. Look, Ma, I was on a boat, and now I'm on a beach. Alright. Very damp on this beach. Find your way to the mainland. Very cloudy and gloomy. Fog effects and the weather look really cool. They've done a really good job with this. So let's kind of do some looking around here, see what we've got. I know we've got a kind of linear path here at the beginning until we get out to the main continent, but we can kind of look around here. So it's asking us to look at our journal, so let's hit J, take a look at our journal. It's the same journal as before, shows all our quests and things like that. You can also hit escape to get to that. H is a brand new menu though. It shows all of our character specs, stats, health points, all that kind of fun stuff right here in one big list. And you can kind of mouse over these to read about them. Alright, let's go ahead and get looking around here. We know that there's some of these mushrooms and things that we can harvest floating around here. Very pretty area, but definitely dark and gloomy from the area in the dream where it was very bright and colorful. Alright, so let's see what we got around here. Kind of follow this up. There's a little path here. Not much up here. Let's see, I think if I remember correctly, there's, yeah, okay, so a ruin just like the one from the vision. Bingo. So that's the ruin we're going to be walking through here in a minute, but we want to, whoa. I forgot about the rat. Let's look around here, see what we got. There are some things in these chests we're going to want to steal. Food actually does have a purpose in this game. You need to eat it. It gives you health, it gives you regeneration, things like that. Definitely important. Health potions are a little bit harder on the system. We'll talk about that here in a minute. On why that is. But there's a new mechanic at play here that we haven't learned about yet. Let's keep looking around. Is there actually anything else? There's some flowers we can harvest. Nothing on the rat. I have to keep an eye on our health points. As you can see, they are not regenerating. That has been turned off. Follow up the bloody path here. There should be some stuff for us. Not much over here. Looks like somebody was camping there. There's a cave here. There's a corpse at the end, so let's take a look at him. We have an iron sword, so that's definitely good. We want to get that equipped pretty quick. We don't have anything else right now, so that's going to help us. I am going to take the shovel, and I'll tell you about the reason behind that here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and take this too. I'm going to go ahead and mine this ore out, because we may as well take it with us. Another one of the interesting items in this this mod, the inventory is increased by way of these little mushroom-looking things, and I'll show you one later when we run across them. But they're a permanent increase when you eat them. You already start out with a pretty good size inventory. You start out with a 353 inventory, which you can increase pretty readily as you play the game. So that's good. They solved the inventory problem. That was one of the more annoying things about Skyrim is the constant inventory management. So we're back down here. There's not much here. We really have only one set path at this point that we can go. We can kind of look around a little bit. Don't be afraid to look at the scenery in this game because it is good looking. We didn't find anything up here. We did find the sword, so I think I'm just going to take the sword and call it. Let's go ahead and get in here and see what we can find. I want to try and get us out to the main island as quickly as possible. It is more or less a straight shot. There's not too much ability to deviate from this path right here at the beginning until you get out in the open. So if you're worried about Skyrim, the ability to kind of roam around, do whatever you want, being taken away by this mod, only happens in the beginning. Once you get out in the open, you can kind of branch out. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we got these things. We can take those. I assume those will come in play later in some alchemy. Definitely grab those. We've got a journal here. Bunch of skeletons and some pieces. What is that right there? Rune key. So let's grab that. I don't see much else up here. Can't search him. Can't take that stuff. So that's a weird looking little device. And then we got this thing here. So let's interact with it. Okay, so the rune key goes here. And if we look behind us, we'll see these platforms are starting to pop up. So let's go see where these lead here. Whoop. I kind of almost fell off of that one the first time. Like, your jump doesn't quite make to the top of that one. We can fall down on this one. It'll pick us up. We can do the same thing with this one here. As long as we don't fall off. This is a really cool little cavern, though. I like the lighting effects in here. Alright. Come on, man. Let's try not to fall off there. There we go. Let's get our sword out. Things could be hazardous. Not seeing much going on yet. The lighting effects are still really cool in here. I like the new textures and stuff. Look really good. Alright, we've got a couple options here. There's a room there. There's a room there. Or a hallway and a hallway. Let's go this way first. Certain areas of healing spells, potions raise your arcane fever. Drink ambrosia to bring it down. Arcane fever is something we will learn about in the process of this game. But let's get in here and get what we want off this table and then get out of here. There are a couple of spells and things in here. Arcane fever, we don't want it to get too high. I think we've got pretty much everything we can get in here. Chairs are empty. Let's get out before it kills us. There we go. We're out. Now, let's take a look at our books here for a second. One complaint I do have is the inventory text is really, really tiny. I'm a blind guy, so can't read that. Tome of Grounding, we did pick up spells, so let's go ahead and grab that. The spell books just disappear out of your inventory now. They don't stick around once you use them, so that's kind of nice. Apprentice book one-handed, so that'll give us a one-handed skill. Go ahead and use that. Do we have any other books? I don't think we do. We could go ahead and put the old robe on. That'll give us some armor. Certainly better than what we were wearing before. We still have the shovel. Do have one bottle of ambrosia. And we still have no gold. Yay. Look at me. I'm fantastic. Robe is ugly. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so that's cool looking. I like the way the light works there. I'm pretty sure these are all new textures, the walls in this area. I don't remember them from the original game. I could be wrong, but we desperately need a freaking torch. Nothing on the skeleton. What do we got over here? So, like in Skyrim, you can hit a key and it will basically waste time. You cannot do that here. You have to sleep in a bed. And it will fill your health up, though, so that's good. Which is why I just did that. There's a door down there. But let's make sure. I don't think we have anything else in here that we need. It's pretty dark. But let's go ahead and get on down this hallway here. The doors you probably recognize from original Skyrim. They run a lot of stuff. Corpses in the light. They are gone. I don't really know what that means. I don't really see much back here. There is a door right there. Nothing here. Nothing here. Into the temple we go. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and admit this. The first time I played this, just checking things out a little bit, the intro took me a little while to get through. That arcane, or that runed key that we found is really hard to see unless you know where to look for it. The machine does indeed look very familiar, does it not? Remember our vision earlier. Let's go ahead and walk around this thing here. There's a little path here, so let's go on down here. We could have come down there as well. Not much going on in here. This machine thing is pretty much dead. But there is a door way over here in the distance. It's very, very dark, and I apologize, guys. I have turned the brightness up on the game all the way almost, but it's still pretty dark in some places. I'm taking the ingredients. I do want to be able to do alchemy and stuff later. That is a fantastic lighting there. That looks great. I love it. Let's see what we got over here. We have a pickaxe. We already have one in our inventory, which we can use for a while. Pick up another rancid health potion. What do we got on the other side over here? We got more of these. Pick them up, or we cannot. We've got a bunch already. Oh, there's something back here. Mana potion and a boon book. Let's go ahead and use the book. Get it out of our inventory. Done and done. And valves. Let's hit the valves. We'll come over here and watch and see what's happening. And that raises the wheel out of the water so that we can get through. Most excellent. Oh, look at that, man. Lighting is just so good. So good. It did such a fantastic job on this. I can't say enough about it. see what we got here. Blueprints. Okay, so these are the blueprints I was talking about. There are 3 crafting ingredients usually. You need the material, you need the blueprint, and you need one other thing that I can't think of right now. But it'll tell us about that a little bit later. But blueprints are fantastic. So if we look, I think we can kind of see him. He's over there. I don't know if we can sneak past him or not. I'm kind of voting that we just try and kill him, because if we do, there's a body over there we can loot that has a bunch of stuff on it. What the heck, guys? Let's try and see if we can take care of this guy. He's not too incredibly difficult. Come on, get over here. Our one-handed skill is terrible. And he is healing, by the way. We hope just keep hacking at him. We'll get him here in a second. Got him. That wasn't too bad. There's nothing on him. Let's go ahead and stand up. Like in regular Skyrim, stealth attacks do more do more damage. Clothes, we don't really need those. We will take the bread. The bread will come in handy. We'll take the dagger as well. The apple. We don't have any shoes on right now, but those don't really offer any armor, so I'm not going to bother picking them up. I think that'll do it here. Is there anything else we can pick up? I think that's it. Some mushrooms we can grab on the way out. Now, installing this mod, it will basically take over your Skyrim install. It makes a backup of the files that it replaces and moves them into a backup directory so that when you uninstall the mod, everything goes back to the way it was. It has its own launcher and installer and uninstaller and everything, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you just want to play Skyrim, you have to uninstall this mod. It will not let you play the regular Skyrim, as far as I can tell. Ooh, man, that's pretty. So pretty. We are now outside in the world. We're getting a bunch of quests. Quests are denoted by a little asterisk for difficulty. If there's one, it's a quest that's easy for you. If there's more, it's a little bit harder. There are also these pumpkins, which are good for health regen, which we're going to pick up a bunch of them if we can find them. They almost look like, well, they look like pumpkins. There's another one there. 3 of 5. We actually have a quest to pick these up. But they are useful. They do health regen when you eat them. Man, that is just pretty. I know they're using another mod for boosting up the graphics. I can't remember for the life of me right now what the name is. But it does a bang-up job. I've leveled up and received 5 learning points and 3 crafting points and 1 memory point. You can choose to attribute which you want to raise. Let's see. Health. Health is going to be super important. So let's go ahead and let's stick with the health for now. I think we have points in here we can spend too. I'm not sure how the skill points and stuff work yet, in all honesty. I haven't figured that part out yet. Because as you notice, there's not a skill menu here anymore. We might get it back later, but for now we don't have it. Is there... Oh, we can go ahead and take you. Might need you for something later. There's nothing back here. I do try and check everything out as best I can while I'm moving around. Look at that. You can't tell me that doesn't look good. I mean, seriously. That's an incredible shot right there. Alright, let's get on the road here. Wasting a little bit too much time. Looking about. Statues. These things are super cool. Moon carrots. When you click it, they will completely heal you. I don't want to use it yet. Well, yeah, I may as well use it. Let's go ahead and use it. There we go. Gives you everything, all your health back, fills you back up. Everything is great. Let's get this door open. We'll go back into the temple, which you don't really have a choice in that. All right. Look at that. So cool. Yes, I just fell in a hole. Let's see what we got here. Scrap of metal. A bowl. No real way to go but down. So let's go down. Again, I apologize for how dark this is. It just is the way it is. There's not a lot I can do about it. Let's go ahead and use that book we just picked up. Rank 1 Flame Bite. Alright. I will say this, you haven't seen me use any spells or potions yet because I'm trying to avoid it. They increase your arcane fever until you get that problem resolved, which I haven't actually seen it resolved yet. I didn't play far enough in the game before. Now, there is a couple things to note here. One, there's a trap, so let's go around it. Human flesh, we'll go ahead and take it. We might get hungry later. There's a door back here. But first, let's finish cleaning up. Take ambrosia, that's good. We've got these artifacts around. We'll want to pick those up. There we go. We have an old sword. We'll go ahead and take that. What else is here? Ancient money of some sort. Alright. That's one thing I always thought was a little goofy with Skyrim. The money in the ancient tombs is the same money that's out in the world, which is a little strange. 4 damage there, 4 damage there. Not really a heck of a lot of difference. And actually, it's technically lower value. But that's alright. We have a bow as well, so we might be able to use that. That's that dude sitting there. Remember, there is a trap here. We don't want to hit it. But I'll show you something fun. Check this out. Come here. Clunk. Well, that fight's done. Super easy. Cave troll dead. Alright, let's not step on it. Let's go see what he's got hiding over here. We've got some loot. We've got a backpack here. Poison of woe. And a torch. And a bow that we don't need. And some arrows that we'll take. Let's go ahead and look at something here. Pardon me. That doesn't give us anything there. Cheese wheels. We have a little bit of food. There's all the alchemy ingredients. There's all the other stuff. There's the ancient coin if you want to get a good look at that. Hammer, nails, shovel, toolbox. Torch. Yay, we can now see where we're going. It's fantastic. So there's nothing else down there but some loot. Basically, they wanted to teach us how to not step on the traps. Make sure we didn't miss anything. And back outside. At nighttime, it is advantageous to use a torch because it gets dark. In some spots, you really can't see what you're doing at all. So pretty. Alright, moving on. Hang on a second here. There's some dudes there. Hey. 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 You just gonna stand there? And done. Let's search him. We'll take the meat off of him because we're gonna need it for food later. Brittle longbow, clothes, gloves. Don't really do us any good. We'll take the health potions. We'll take the mana potions. I like to have them on me, but we don't want to use them unless we have to. We'll definitely take that. Not much else going on there. Let's crack this open for a second. I want to use that book. If I can find it. In the main list here. It's going to be down here at the bottom somewhere. There it is. Health absorb. I'll take it. Done and done. Alright, we only lost a little bit of health in that fight, so that's pretty good. There's only one way to go. And that's down. Alright. Keep an eye out for things we can harvest. I thought I saw something laying there. There are dogs down here. There are 3 of them. Let's see if we can put our back up against something here. Doesn't seem like they can get to me here. Oh, they can sort of get to me. Where's the other one? Really? You gonna run away from me? Get him! You're no match for me. Take the meat. I know I'm running a little bit long. Give me just a second. I'm going to end the video. I want to get... There's a camp over here I want to get to. And then we'll save it and get on. Get on with our day. Mushrooms. Pick those up. Keep an eye out for anything that you can use. Like I said, the plants and food and things do have a significant role in the game now. I don't really see anything that I'm looking for here. So let's go ahead and just go on across here. Half chopped up tree. Nothing in here. Nothing up my sleeve. I kind of hear something back here. Aha! There's a familiar, except it's called something completely different. But we'll go ahead and take it. Ah, okay. So, there's a mushroom. See that thing right there? An ice claw. That is the mushroom that permanently increases your inventory space. Super handy, super useful, super great. And they appear to just kind of be all over the place, so keep an eye out for them. Bugs. Butterfly. I'll take you. A lot of cool bugs and stuff in the game now. There are birds in the air. Things like that. We'll take those. Yes. Alright guys, I think we're going to save it here because if I walk into the camp, it's going to start a huge long conversation. I'm sorry this episode ran a little long. I hope you guys enjoyed it though. If you did, leave a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those as well. And as always, if you have not already, please, please, please reach down and hit that subscribe button or click it on the video. Alright guys, I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.